Hi everybody, I'm going to show you a demonstration using this website called Phet. It's out of the University of Colorado, and they do a lot of activities like this to deal with various science and math concepts. So this is a cannonball. If you had me for Algebra 2, you might have done this before in class and you may or may not remember it. But I'm using a cannonball. I've set my mass to be 15 kilograms. I'm using a half a meter diameter, and my gravity is set to be 9.8 meters per second squared. I'm not using air resistance. The target, I'm not actually using the target, so actually I think I'm going to move that out of the way because it just confuses things a bit. What I want to do is see what happens when I shoot the cannon from various angles. So right now it's at 25 degrees, that's the lowest it can get. I actually want to go up to 30 just so that I can go in increments of 10. So I'm going to do this in increments of 10, and as I go, just pay attention to how high does it go and how far does it go. And so I'm going up by 10 every time, and notice the height and notice the range that it goes. Now hang on a second, those hit each other, didn't they? I want to go down, that was the 40 degree and the 50 degree that hit each other. I'm going to go up to 60 and see what happens there. Okay, the 60 and the 30 hit each other, but you can see one of them's much higher. So this is my 30 degree shot, and this is my 60 degree shot. The 60 went much higher, but they landed, they had the exact same range. Same thing for the 40 and the 50. The 40 was here, the 50 was here, the 50 went higher, but they had the same range. Now I did skip over 45, which is a pretty important angle, so let's just go with 45 and see what happens here. Okay, there we have it. It went a little bit farther, not a whole lot, but it did go a little bit farther. Now, so far, you can see I have various heights and various lengths or ranges. How do you think I would make it get a higher trajectory? Like, how could I make it go higher than that? Well, I think hopefully you can see that that would be changing the angle, making it a taller angle. Now, if I make it a taller angle, what's going to happen to the range of it? Right, I have a higher trajectory, but a much smaller range. And I could go even higher to 85 and see what happens there. And it goes a little bit higher, but has a shorter range. So which one had the greatest range? Was it down here at 30? Okay, let's do a 30 again, because it only can take about 5 at a time. So there's my 30. Ooh, that wasn't the farthest, was it? I'm going to go to 45. I think that was the one that is this trajectory. Let's just take a look. There it is. That's the 45, and that's the farthest it goes. So a couple things I want you to notice is, obviously, the higher the angle, the higher the trajectory, but yet the shorter the path, the range. If you want to get a longer range, you would go to a smaller angle. However, that still is not going to get you the longest range. The longest range possible is going to be from a 45 degree angle. And we need to consider, why is that? Why is it happening that way? Okay, we're going to work through some problems like this.